Zero glanced around uneasily. Stanley knew he knew the answer. Zero just didn't like answering questions. Cat, Zero said. Mr. Pendersky clapped his hands. Bravo, bravo! The boy is a genius. F-A-T? asked the warden. Zero thought a moment. Stanley hadn't taught him the F sound yet. F, Zero whispered. F at fat. How about H-A-T? asked the warden. Stanley hadn't taught him the H sound either. Zero concentrated hard, then said, Chat. All the counselors laughed. He's a genius, all right, said Mr. Pendersky. He's so stupid. He doesn't even know he's stupid. Stanley didn't know why Mr. Pendersky seemed to have it for Zero. If Mr. Pendersky only thought about it, he would realize it was very logical for Zero to think that the letter H made the ch sound. Okay, from now on, I don't want anyone digging anyone else's hole, said the warden, and no more reading lessons. I'm not digging another hole, said Zero. Good, said the warden. She turned to Stanley. You know why you are digging holes? Because it's good for you. It teaches you a lesson. If Zero digs your hole for you, then you are not learning your lesson, are you? I guess not, Stanley mumbled, although he knew they weren't digging just to learn a lesson. She was looking for something that belonged to Kissing Kate Barlow. Why can't I dig my own hole but still teach Zero to read? He asked. What's wrong with that? I will tell you what's wrong with that, the warden said. It leads to trouble. Zero almost killed Zigzag. It causes him stress, said Mr. Pendersky. I know you mean well, Stanley, but face it, Zero is too stupid to learn to read. That's what makes his blood boil, not the hot sun. I'm not digging another hole, said Zero. Mr. Pendersky handed him the shovel. Here, take it, Zero. It's all you will ever be good for. Zero took the shovel. Then he swung it like a baseball bat. The metal blade smashed it across Mr. Pendersky's face. His knees crumbled beneath him. He was unconscious before he hit the ground. The counselors all drew their guns. Zero held the shovel out in front of him, as if he were going to try to bat away the bullet. I hate digging holes, he said. Then he slowly backed away. Don't shoot him, said the warden. He can't go anywhere. The last thing we need is an investigation. Zero kept packing up. Out past a cluster of holes the boys had been digging, then farther and farther out onto the lake. He's going to have to come back for water, the warden said. Stanley noticed Zero's canteen lying on the ground near his hole. A couple of counselors helped Mr. Pendersky to his feet into the truck. Stanley looked out toward Zero, but he had disappeared into the haze. The warden ordered the counselors to take turns guarding the shower room and rec room, all day and all night. They were not to let Zero drink any water. When he returned, he was to be brought directly to her. She examined her fingernails and said, It's almost time for me to paint my nails again. Before she left, she told the 6 remaining members of Group D that she still expected 7 holes.